welcome, guys.
Thank you very much.
We were just talking to you guys. We're doing the Taste of Utica today, which is a festival, and I heard that yesterday you guys did the full
Throttle Saloon.
Yeah, how wild was that?
It was pretty wild. How many people? A couple thousand people?
There was more than a couple thousand. Yeah. It was so much fun. I mean, those things are always great. It's a great community. People are very supportive, and they're blue collar, man. And that's the kind of band that we are.
Yeah.
So it's for us to be able to play those things. We attempt to do them as much as we possibly can.
Right, and the Full Throttle is actually Jesse DuPree from Jackdaw and his partner. I'm sorry, I think it was Mike, and started the Saloon though, like I think South Dakota.
Yeah, Sturgis, South Dakota.
Yeah, and they're doing, I think it was like 2 weeks or something in New Hampshire, and brought it over and was taping. Are you guys going to be part of the next season then?
I believe so, yeah. I mean, he came back and he talked to us. They had cameras everywhere. They taped a few songs, and yeah, pretty much everywhere we went there was a camera. So
awesome.
Jesse's an old friend of ours, and when he came up with the idea to have us come and do this, we jumped on it. It was fun. Like you said, we love playing all the biker fests because they're just there to throw down and get away from work, and they just go nuts, and it's a lot of fun.
Cool. Did they do the burnout thing then too?
That wasn't where we were. I heard it in the distance while we were playing. There was a burnout contest going on somewhere, but yeah, it was cool.
So you guys didn't get to ride anything when you were there then?
No, unfortunately, it was kind of in and out.
Yeah, we came in from New York, and we drove up to New Hampshire, and we played, and then went to bed and drove here.
So you guys ride motorcycles then at all? Or?
So we used to ride dirt bikes back in the day, but I've never had a street bike. When my brothers had like a little Honda XR75, I was like 10, and when no one was looking, I got on it and drove it into the side of my house. So that kind of ruined it for me. Yeah, it's a true story.
How about you?
I don't have a street bike. Like you said, we did a lot of dirt bike riding, actually, enough to get hurt to make me change to jet skis because water's a lot softer than the ground.
That's so true.
Although when you hit the water, that can be pretty.
Well, yeah, when you're going fast enough, that's true. But yeah, I don't have any motorcycles. I race cars. I race stock cars and go-karts and all kinds of stuff like that. So,
yeah, I was going to ask you about that because I saw some of the stuff online. I think it was you in front of it. It was a black car. What kind of car?
The black car was a well, there was two. The one was the Legends car, the number 13. That was a Legends car, and then there was a black truck that I raced, which is number 31. That was a what's that? Pro Challenge series, and then I raced Thunder Roadsters and go-karts and all kinds of stuff.
Excellent.
Yeah, it's fun.
How'd you get into that?
Actually, my big brother, he got me into it when I was young. He got me into drag races in New Jersey. There's a really famous track, Englishtown
Raceway Park.
Raceway Park, yep.
Sunday.
Exactly. And he got me into it, and he got me into watching stock car racing on TV and Indy racing, and ever since then, I'd go to races with him, and then when I got a chance for a celebrity race, which is hysterical being in that category, but I jumped on it, did that out in Denver, and went to racing school, and then I got a couple other things like charity races, and then I was like, you know what, I'm going to get my own car for a while, so I did. It was fun.
I go to pig races.
You go to pig races?
He raced a pig once.
Right.
The pig won.
Right, exactly.
And speaking of like cars and racing and all that, there's you guys recently put out, I think it was part of a compilation for the National Hot Rod Association, a song on that. Can you guys tell us a little bit about that?
It's called Light the Fires, Let's Go, and it's for the National Hot Rod Association, which is drag racing. Top Fuelers, Pro Series, Pro Stock, Funny Car, and Pro Stock Bikes, and it's professional drag racing for the United States. And we wrote a song for it, and they put out a compilation record that's marketed directly to all their fans, and we were lucky enough to be a part of it. It was cool.
It looked like it was pretty interesting. I think it had like Lejean from Sabo was one of the other artists on there.
There was a couple country guys on there, and it was cool. It was really cool, and we should start doing that song.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's do it tonight. I don't even remember it. I don't remember it.
Next time. I think you guys are coming back in like a month or so. So
yeah, we're
we'll
going to be
hold you to that in a month. We'll be there. Speaking, I didn't mean to cut you off.
Oh no. Okay.
Speaking of all that kind of stuff too, I think I heard where you do some music too for ESPN.
No, we both do.
Oh, you both do?
Yeah. We both do. It's funny. we became friends with one of the the music supervisor there, and he's like a hard rock metal fan, and a sweetheart of a guy. And he's approached us a bunch of times about doing different things for the channel, for their programming. And the last thing that we did, we wrote like 15 things in 2 days, and went in the studio for 2 days or a day and did it. And it was to be able to do something like that outside of your comfort zone, which is the band.
Right.
It's actually really exhilarating. It's a lot of fun to do. Because you're helping someone else to realize a vision as opposed to your own.
Right.
So it's cool. It just puts you in a different position, and so you kind of don't have any inhibitions. You just go and do what you do. And it was really a lot of fun. We had like 5 days that we just had a blast doing it.
Was that the first time that you guys ever did something like that outside of the?
To that extent, yeah.
And it's cool because you watch. We're both into sports a lot. And you watch ESPN, and all of a sudden you hear in the background, you're like, dude, they're playing music.
I know, he does it to me. It's great. It's great. Awesome. Yeah, you text messages.
It's really exciting because you see what they put it to. So you see a guy getting tackled or a car like just doing 200 miles an hour, and you hear the music behind it. Like, that's really cool.
Yeah,
we definitely got the point across.
Yeah.
So,
awesome.
that's really cool.
It sounds like fun.
It is. It is.
Very cool. And then we were talking a little bit just before we started this interview that one of the guys aren't with you guys today, right? Where he broke his hand.
Oh, Scotti, yeah. Scotti Hill, our guitar player. Yeah.
So you have somebody else currently filling in right now. Who do you have?
It's a friend of ours from Nashville by the name of Ryan Cook. And he's an old friend and a great guitar player. And he came out to do these 2 shows. And so these things happen. He fell over a road case in the dark. Somebody put one in the walkway after we were done. Fell over it and snapped. So he had to get a rod put in the metacarpal underneath his pinky. But
a hot rod.
A hot rod. So
he got it from the NHRA.
It's actually a water. He can shoot water out of his finger. I don't know where that's going, but yeah. So he'll be good in a month, and as it worked out, we had to postpone 1 show because we didn't have someone to fill in, and so on and so forth. So he'll be back, ready to go. He's already at home playing real lightly. The doctor wanted him to play, so a little bit of therapy, and he's good.
Excellent. Yeah. So, Scotti, we hope you're here when we come back. I know you guys are coming back to New York, and then you guys are going to be kicking off more of a North American type tour, right?
Yeah.
In about a month from here, is that what it is? Yeah,
we're hitting a lot of places in August. We're playing with a lot of different bands. We're playing with Whitesnake and Poison again, and oh man, I don't even know off the top of my head, but we got a lot of shows coming up, and we may be going to the Czech Republic at the end of the year, which would be really cool. We've never been there before, like to play. He's been there with the bands that he manages, but we've never been there to play. And I think it would be really good. And you know what the other place in Holland we were thinking of? Rotterdam.
Oh, that's right.
Sorry, I had to say that. We were going crazy trying to think of Amsterdam and somewhere else.
Yeah,
it's Rotterdam. Yeah. Anyway.
So you guys gonna book more dates then when you get over there, or like to keep going?
I don't know. There may be more European dates. Yeah. Right now we got I think 8 shows in the Czech Republic. So.
Awesome, that sounds like fun. And you were saying that you had been there with some of the bands you managed. What bands do you manage?
I manage a band called Down, which is Phil Anselmo from Pantera, and Pepper Keenan from COC. They're old friends of ours, and opportunity came up where we could work together. I don't even think they call me like their manager. I think they just call me, their buddy who takes care of all the other stuff that they don't have to. But it's fun. So I've been, I go over whenever I can when they're on tour, and that's like the one hard rock band that I work with.
And then there's other type of music band you work with, or?
Well, our company is McGee Entertainment, which is Doc McGee, which him and his brother Scott managed us for 18 years.
Right.
So, and they're family, and it's something I always wanted to do. So he was, he wasn't kind enough. I just persisted. I just persisted and just kept showing up, and
eventually it worked. So.
Well, yeah, you get an opportunity to sit there and work with other artists, and I think the great thing that I enjoy the most is that no matter what, I'm always going to be on the artist side, and they understand that because that's who we are. We were artists, and so if there's a dispute, even with the management company, I'm going to take the artist side,
Right.
you know, even though they, you know, write the checks.
I mean, it seems like it would be perfect because you know, like you were on the road, you toured, you would definitely know that side of it where maybe some of the other managers don't necessarily.
I always believe that. I always believe that. Thankfully, we've been able to do this for so long, and still do it. You know, it's pretty awesome, and we have such a great bond, and we support each other in outside endeavors and whatnot. But I think that there's something to be said about actually having experienced it. There's a lot of people out there who are involved in the business that have opinions about bands that they work with, but they've never been out there and they don't understand the psychology that goes along with maintaining yourself on a road for a long period of time. It's, you know, it's wonderful, but it's a grind, and it takes its toll on people. And I think that people who are working the business need to understand that, and they need to experience it too. Because I'll tell you what, once people go out on the road, who like the three-piece suit guys, and they go on a road for a little while, they absolutely think differently.
Yeah, I mean, how can you not?
Right.
It's a lot.
And then they start getting it, you know? And that's the thing that hopefully I can be some sort of a liaison from both sides and explain it in a way, having done it, you know?
Yeah, no, I think that I would just want somebody like that more on my side that could understand it, so it's really excellent that you do that.
Yeah.